very raw.
The way it was shot, I was very impressed. The directing, even the acting as well.
I
thought that it was very inspirational. It was showing testimonies using a different medium.
all saved, all serious. All saved, all
There was a story. It's quite easy to follow the stories even though it's 4 characters in a short space of time.
all saved, all serious. Linked up, 40 deep in the street. You can find us. Yeah, we on the edge.
Watch out for part 2.
So now, how did you find the film?
I found it really inspiring, in a sense that you know, you can come from so many backgrounds. You know, the Lord just chooses who you want. You know what I mean? I kind of knew some of their stories before, and I was kind of eager before the film, before I watched the film, because I wanted to know how it actually happened. I know they didn't meet in an elevator, but it was yeah, man, definitely really good to watch, and definitely good for non-Christians to see as well. So that you know, you haven't got to be the softest guy around to go church or know the Lord. You know, you could be the hardest role guy, hardest thug, or whatever, or the sweetest boy like Raymond was in the DVD or the film. Sorry, yeah, God chooses whoever He wants. You know, all you got to do is be open and be submissive. Yeah.
So what if I asked you one message that you could take from that film? What would you say?
There's only one way. There is only one way. None of this like so like you could tell someone to like put down the guns and whatnot because it's a bad thing, but then you just left them. If you give them Jesus, they've got someone to be led by. You know what I mean? They've got a way out, and that's the only one way. That there is no other way. If someone gives me another way, I'll be gobsmacked. But yeah, I don't think there is one way, one other way. It's just Jesus.
So, Ms. Martha J, how did you find the film?
The film, oh my days, okay, it was a lot to take in. There was a lot of stuff going on which made it extremely interesting. There was loads of different storylines. It's very raw in realness. Like, this is stuff that happens in the hood and just in our like urban areas, so it's just like, yeah, very close to home, but it gave out the message that it needed to, and it was quite enlightening. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like, hold on a second, when it was finishing, I was just like, where's the rest? Because like you get gripped in so easily, and it's just like but it was wonderful. I think they should do more, a lot more. It was very on point.
And you said that it sort of like conveyed a message. What message did you get from the film?
The message that I got was basically, no matter what kind of past you've had or what kind of things you're dealing with right now, is like there is only one way to heaven, and that's through Christ. So that was that there was a lot of in the film, in their short film, there was a lot of stuff that was going on. But at the end of it, they was all going one way. They all made a conscious decision to go one way. So yeah, I thought that was conveyed pretty good as well.
It was great, yeah! I mean, like, yo! That was lovely, it was really good. It was great. Now, to be honest with you, to be serious with you, the way it was shot, I was very impressed. The directing, even the acting as well. Leke was good. All of them were good, really good acting. Would you anything you want to say, Chubbs? You were saying?
Yeah, that's how I think. I think it was just good quality, really. Definitely the way the 4 strands came together at the end, very nicely done. So it was clever, and yet still told the story with clarity. So,
yeah, I like the way they did that as well. The way the 4 strands came together, it was great. It reminds me of my favourite movie, Crash. You seen Crash? Yeah. The way everyone's life just came together. It never happened in the lift, but yeah, I like it.
And did you take anything away from the film? What did you take away from the film? If someone was to ask you what you received from it.
What I received from it? Tunde's been going gym. Tunde's been going gym. That's one thing I realised. One thing I took. Nah, it was good in the sense where it wasn't churchy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I liked about it. Like I could show it to my non-Christian friends. Very relevant.
And what feedback? What do you think you'd get?
The feedback you think I'd get? I think I'll get a feedback. I think it would inspire. I think it would inspire people.
Inspire them to do.
It shows them that God is real and like involved. You know what I mean, in everyday life. Like situations that a lot of guys in our demographic as well face. God's still there. Do you know what I mean? God actually cares about the guys on the street, whatever situation they're in. So I think that's what really can be taken from it as a theme. You know? Powerful.
So what did you think of the film? I thought the film was really good. The quality and the standard was really, really good.
And you?
I thought that it was very inspirational. It was showing testimonies using a different medium. So I think that they'll be able to attract a wider audience. And I think that it's got a lot of room for opportunity and a room to expand as well. And I think they'll get a good response back. So well done.
Did you take anything from it, like a message? What did you get from watching?
Okay, the message I got was that everyone, no matter where you're from, needs salvation, and that can only come from Jesus. So I agree with that. Yeah, and also that everyone that we meet in our lives, there's a purpose for them to come into our lives, and with that you have to take the opportunity to kind of like show love, show the grace of God within yourself and in your life, because it can change anyone. Just the littlest things that you do can affect someone. So I took that away from that.
Yeah, so how did you find the film?
Okay, I thought for their first film, I thought it was really brilliant. I don't know if the guys have had acting skills or anything like that, but well done in regards to their first film. In regards to the message they were trying to get across, for me, I thought there was a lot going on in there. It was like, wow, all these different dramas and stuff, walks of life, where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Not a lot of time to actually, for me, to get through, okay, what's this all about? And so I asked the question at the end in regards to, okay, what message was you trying to get out? And I could understand where he was coming from. I just think there's a lot of people in the world who ain't going to be like that intelligent to actually read into it. Do you get what I mean? But hey, it's their first film. It won a lot of time. I ain't taking nothing away from them. I'm just going to be a critic and say, yo, so what was coming out there? Because you've got a lot of people making a lot of films out there, and obviously some of the substances in the film, it was like, right, okay, then I recognise that, that's like one day stuff, I recognise that, that's like that stuff. Yeah. So it was like, wow, so, but now for their first film.
And is there anything you took from it, like what message did you get?
I think for myself, it's their intelligence, like I said, that's why I asked the question. I'm so glad I asked the questions in regards to how did I perceive, how did they want me to perceive the film?
Yeah.
And they're on some Steven Spielberg tip, like, look, we have to be deep in thought and get it at this angle. So for me, it was their ideas of using different concepts, telling stories without speaking, using their acting skills. That's what I took away. So in regards to when I put on project, hey, I'll be using some of that stuff as well. So.
He said